Oh my god, what? That's insane.
Where's the torch?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Could I get a cheese? And welcome back to another Division 2 video. This one I have for you guys might be the best build I've ever made. It is definitely better than my chameleon video I made last time. It has two of the same pieces, otherwise it's completely different. It's a new gear set that came and it was season 3, and I'm telling you right now, this is probably the best aggressive shredder build you can make in the game right now. As you saw in those intro clips, and I'll have some clips at the end of the video as well, just so you guys can see the build a little bit more in action. But enough of that, let's just get right into the build. We are running a 4-piece Hunter Fury, as along with the Intimidate chest piece and the Matador backpack. These are the two pieces that are the same from the build, so it just allows you to get that increased damage. My entire focus on this build was just max out the most amount of weapon damage that I can do. And it shreds. So we're going to start with the weapons first. I went with the Lady Death in this one because Hunter Fury 2-piece gives you a 15% increase to SMG and shotgun damage, which is why I also went with the Mop, just so I can get armor back pretty easily. Lady Death mainly because I have a God roll on it, and you get a 75% increase to damage when you're stacked. So that right there is almost 100% damage just on my Lady Death. And it's just a really, really good fucking gun. I did want to include a Chameleon or an Eagle Bear in this build, but these two really does not make any sense with Hunter's Fury. You're supposed to be really aggressive, and being able to run 20% faster after a kill makes this build just tons of fun. Which is also where the Mop comes in, because if I need to get armor really quickly, not only am I going to get it from kills from Hunter's Fury, because the 3-piece gives you armor and health on kills, but I also get it from the Mop shotgun. So that's very helpful. Sidearm is always the same. I never change my sidearm. I'll go over the two high-end pieces first. You know, they're my chameleon build, so I'm going to go really quickly over them. I'm running the Grupo Sombra for that increase of critical hit damage, just for that little bit more DPS. And I'm running it with Intimidate because it goes well with the Matador, and I'm also running Gunner, so my Gunner is going to actually be more powerful as well because I'll have that bonus armor. So we're going to have an increase of 35% just from Intimidate. And then my backpack, I am running the Matador. I respect it into critical hit damage, but if I were to get another piece or another Matador backpack, and I got all reds, I would actually spec more into weapon damage just for this specific build. Because Hunter's Fury is focused on weapon damage, I don't want to focus and like spec in the critical hit, because my focus is just on weapon damage. So that's where this one really comes in. I get an increase of 23% bonus armor of Shredder build, because you're not going to have that much armor. As you can tell, I've got under 1 mil armor, and when I get this bonus armor going, it puts me about 1.3, 1.5 mil when I'm fully stacked. So it allows me to stay alive a lot better. And now it's time for the Hunter's Fury pieces. When I first saw this come out, when I saw that they announced the new gear set, and I saw the graphic, I was in love. I didn't know the 2-piece or 3-piece. All I saw was the 4-piece bonus. And I was in love with the 4-piece bonus. But then when I got into the game, and I saw that it gives you 100% health on kill and 20% armor on kill, I was just instantly in love. It's an amazing fucking gear set. It's one of the best gear sets in the game. In my opinion, it's the best. I really don't care for other gear sets right now when using this build. This build just completely changes the game for me. It makes challenging difficulty a breeze, makes it feel like normal, and heroic, it makes it feel pretty decent. I haven't tested it in legendary yet. I'm running through the summit right now with it, so it's definitely a lot of fun. But let's go over quickly what the 4-piece set for Hunter's Fury does, in case you do not know. Really quickly, like I said, the 2-piece gives you 15% increase of shotgun damage and the SMG damage. So that's where running the mop and Lady Death comes in handy. But the 4-piece is Apex Predator. Enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. And killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Now, I know the backpack increases the range of the disorienting from 5 meters to 10 meters. And I know the chest piece increases the time that you get that extra damage from 10 seconds to 30 seconds. The backpack would 100% be worth running with Coyote's Mask. The backpack and chest piece, sorry. 100% be worth running. Or you could just run one of them, run Coyote's Mask, and then have your backpack or chest piece just be something in the guards of like Unbreakable or Bloodsucker, so that you can keep your health up. Obviously, your main priority with your backpack and your chest is for health, which is why I'm running the Matador. You could run Unbreakable, but I like to have Intimidate with my builds. You actually could run Tardigrade with it, because it does give you bonus, but I don't remember. You got to correct me in the comments, but I don't think you can put Intimidate on the backpack. I'm currently running max weapon damage and max critical hit chance, just because I have the high critical hit damage on my Matador backpack. I at least want to have high critical hit chance so I can get that critical hit damage in. The gear mod is a blue. I don't know why it's on there right now, but I am running health health on kill. I probably shouldn't. I'm going to switch it to damage or armor on kill, just so it increases the bonus from Hunter's Fury. From my gloves, I'm running max weapon damage as well, with near max critical hit damage. Like I said, my focus was to spec completely into critical hit, or weapon hit damage. So a lot of these pieces are going to have like near max weapon damage. Knee pads are running basically 15%. I actually didn't respec these at all. I didn't think I need to. I'm probably going to change the headshot damage to critical hit chance, because I'm not really going for headshots. I'm just looking to shred and move as quick as I can. So the headshot damage isn't that important to me. I would spec into critical hit chance. Sorry, since you have critical hit damage on 2 pieces already. And then the holster is at 15% weapon damage. I would prefer this to have the 14.9 because I don't like the weapon handling. I prefer critical hit chance on this as well, just for that increased damage. I think this is the only piece I would upgrade. Other than that, this build is just perfect right now. For my skills, you was running the shield originally as the same as my chameleon build, but it does slow you down. And the whole point of running Lady Death is to be moving at all times. So I actually ended up switching to the Revive Hive, because even if you're playing in a group, you're going to be up close to the enemies. And if you do go down, well, you can have a revive, and your teammates don't have to worry about chasing you. And it also does help your teammates, but if you're also running solo, you can just revive yourself and get back in the fight. And then I'm also running the Fixer drone. You could also run Survivalist and run the Healer drone, or Healer Seeker Mine, but it does take away the Gunner, and I think the Fixer drone is the best. So going over my stats quick, we're sitting at 91k weapon damage. You can increase that a little bit, like I said, with the holster and the knee pads. Overall, it's really good though. Critical hit damage can go up a bit, like I said, with the holster. This can be about, I'd say if you get it to 110%, you're golden. 90 to 110 is about the place you want to be. critical hit chance, obviously the cap is 60, so sitting from 49 to 50, or 49 to 60, I'd say is a good spot, because of course you're focusing into weapon damage. So being at a 48, 49 kind of mark with critical hit chance isn't that bad. It's not going to be the best for PvP. This is definitely a PvE focused loadout. But if you want to give it a shot in PvP, go ahead. I'm not that big of a PvP player. And damage, it says 90% right here, but that is just off the stats. So if we include the 20%, the 75% from like death, as well as the 30% from SMG damage, about the 35% shotgun damage I got going, you're closing in about 200% weapon damage overall. So this build packs a lot of punch. It's definitely a build you want to give it a shot. I actually did not look up what other people are saying about Hunter's Fury right now, but if this is the first video you're watching Hunter's Fury, I'm telling you right now, make this build. Go have fun. It's a great solo build. You're gonna get melted a lot, but if you're running the revive, if you're running the fixer drone, you should be fine. You're not gonna wipe that much. It's definitely just it's the most fun I've had in Division. It melts through the summit. I'm currently at like 470 something, and it's just melting. If you are gonna run summit with this, just be aware of the drones. This build sucks with dealing with drones. I'd run an AR or LMG instead of a shotgun instead of the shotgun for the drones. So overall, really fun build. I appreciate you all watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Just a few clips after it. See how much fun it really is. Take care, guys.
Agent detected.
This is nice. USMC facility is clean. Moving to the next target. All targets down. I hate it when you do that creepy twin shit. Good.